Welcome all to another edition of TGPW Presents the Guerrilla Position Pro Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling in Fire Pro Wrestling. We are back here with part 2 of TGPW Presents Position Impossible, and we are kicking things off with this TGPW Trios Championship Challenge Series match. Contender Series match. You see already in the ring the team of CIMA, Lindaman, and Shigehiro, Irie, STRONGHEARTS. And their opponents making their way to the ring, Handsome Machine, Michigan Machine, and Slayer Machine, the Machines. And before we go any further, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. You get notified when the next TGPW episode goes up. Please like this video. Please share. Please comment on the video as well, as that will help the channel. And if you missed any of the previous TGPW shows, you can go back and watch the playlist featuring every TGPW show we've ever done. Plus, if you have not yet, go back and watch part 1 of Position Impossible before you come in here and watch part 2. But this match is a part of the TGPW Trios Championship Contender Series. You may be asking, what is this all about? Well, the TGPW Trios champions, Circus of Slime, El Gran Blanco, Presentadora, Crooked Tortuga, Michael Brennan, and Pagano refuse to defend their championship. Instead, a Contender Series has been devised, no doubt cooked up by the legal counsel of the Circus of Slime, Frank the Clown. That guy. The winning teams in the TGPW Trios Championship Contender Series will face off against each other at the July event. So the winners of this match and the other Contender Series match will take place in part 3 of Position Impossible. They will then face off at the July event. The winning team of that match at the July event will challenge Circus of Slime for the TGPW Trios Championship at Super Summer Sizzler Spectacular in August. So you got all that? Good. Because there's going to be a quiz on all of this later. No, I'm just kidding. There's not going to be a quiz on this later. But this is the first of these matches featuring a couple returns. The Machines are back and have a new look and new attitude. Handsome Machine, Slayer Machine, and Michigan Machine. Opposite them are the former two-time TGPW Trios champions, STRONGHEARTS. CIMA, Lindaman, and Shigehiro, Irie. The STRONGHEARTS were upset by Super Gimmick Mask Beyond Tomorrow at Guerrilla Warfare 2022 and would like nothing more to get another crack at winning those belts again. In the process, breaking their own record by becoming 3-time champions. And all of you longtime TGPW fans might remember the Machines way back in our very first show, TGPW Guerrilla Warfare, back in February of 2021, where the Machines, which were Slayer Machine and Michigan Machine, they lost to the Guerrillas of Destiny, Tamatonga, and Tangaloa. In March 2021 at Tag Team Madness, they would come back in a rematch against Guerrillas of Destiny, where they would lose again, this time in a no DQ tornado tag. Their next appearance would not be for quite a while until November of 2021, where at Mass Hysteria Part 3, Endless Pain or Endless Pleasure, they would team up with the third member of the Machines, Handsome Machine, in which that was actually a 8-man tag. Handsome Machine would make his debut on that show. The three of them would actually team with Warhorse in an 8-man tag in which they were defeated by Stover Skyscrapers. Of course, the Stoverload Mike Stover, Mean Mark Callis, Dangerous Dan Spivey, and Psycho Sid Vicious. But this is their first time competing in a 3-on-3 match as a team. Looking to change their ways in terms of picking up their first win in TGPW here, as they are 0-3 in TGPW as a whole. And that first win could earn them a potential shot at the TGPW Trios Championship. But first they have to win this match, then they have to win a second match at the July event before getting an opportunity at the Trios Champions Circus of Slime in August at Super Summer Sizzler Spectacular. The Circus of Slime making their potential opponents jump through hoops to earn a shot at their championship. The STRONGHEARTS, 2-time champions, as I mentioned, winning the T3 Trios tournament back in 2021, becoming the inaugural TGPW Trios champions. They would then lose those titles to the Moodiverse team, but quickly regain them in an elimination match. But, and some would say an upset, lost the titles to the Super Gimmick Mess Beyond Tomorrow team of Arachnaman, Battlecat, and Shark Boy, who we will see in the other Contender Series match coming up in Part 3 of Position Impossible. As they'll take on Stover Skyscrapers, as right there, Shigehiro Irie nearly taking Handsome Machine out of his boots there with that pumping bomber. Drop kick to the face of Shigehiro Irie into the Boston Crab now. But yes, STRONGHEARTS losing the titles to SGMBT, sorry. I always screw up the acronyms once, at least once per show. I swear one of these days I'm going to get it right. Package pile driver on Slayer Machine is out. Lindaman is it there now. But yes, Circus of Slime winning the titles back at Guerrilla Warfare 2024 over SGMBT. Got it right this time, baby. And that same SGMBT team will face Stover Skyscrapers, Dangerous Dan, Mean Mark, and Psycho Sid in Part 3. And there's a pumping bomber on Michigan Machine, courtesy of Shigehiro Irie. Michigan Machine decked out in the navy blue and yellow, the colors of the Michigan Wolverines. And there's the Katahajime, the Taz mission, if you will. It's applied. It's locked in. Double drop kick cuts off Slayer Machine. That Handsome Machine with a sit-out power bomb. As Michigan Machine able to escape that Katahajime, avoiding a potential submission that would have ended the match and the night for the Machines and their hopes of becoming Trios champions. CIMA with a backdrop driver. Irish whip into the beautiful drop kick by Slayer Machine. Slayer Machine decked out in the white and red all over. Is that blood? An elbow drop by Handsome Machine. Handsome Machine, one in the light blue and yellow flat tire. That seems awfully familiar there. Went for the clothesline, but misses. But gets caught with that black hole slam. Courtesy of Shigehiro Irie, and a pumping bomber again turns him inside out. A tag is made to Slayer Machine, and a power bomb takes him down. Discus lariat by the Slayer. Into that Boston Crab once again. Well, Lindaman gets cut off. But Handsome Machine gets taken down by CIMA as a hanging vertical suplex by Michigan Machine takes down Al Lindaman. Meanwhile, Slayer and Shigehiro, the legal men, and again back to that Boston Crab. But this time, Al Lindaman there to break it up. Drives Michigan Machine down to the canvas. And a third time with that Boston Crab. Exploder suplex by Al Lindaman. It's popping off here in this one. Slayer Machine is stunned long enough for Al Lindaman to get in there as the beast Shigehiro Irie tags him in. The former G-Rex champion gets taken over. And now we've got a strike exchange. Who's going to get the better of this one? And it looks like Handsome Machine does with that headbutt. And hits the cutter now. Now Lindaman in trouble here. And he's setting him up for a pile driver. But Lindaman backdrops out of it. Tiger suplex center of the ring with the bridge. Is that it? And it is. The Machine's too late to break it up as STRONGHEARTS, CIMA, Al Lindaman, and Shigehiro Irie get the victory and advance in the Contenders Series. Here we go with match number 2 now. In part 2 of Position Impossible, and it is a tag team matchup. Making their way to the ring, it is the team of the hardcore hipster Neil Karels and the Thunderhorse, together known as Hardcore Thunder. And their opponents making their way to the ring. I heard they made their way to the arena tonight via jet skis. It is the team of Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum. Together they are the Outrunners. So the self-proclaimed youngest men alive, the Outrunners, Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd, making their TGPW debut. And Hardcore Thunder, they want to prove they're the best tag team in TGPW and earn another shot at the TGPW Tag Team Championship, as they had a previous title shot against the Star Spangled team, Kurt Angle and the Patriot. When Kurt Angle and the Patriot were the champions, that was at Guerrilla Warfare 2022, Part 1, back in February of 2022. They would also come up short in the number 1 contenders tournament, losing to The Miz and Dolph Ziggler. But they would get a measure of revenge over The Miz and Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, at Guerrilla Warfare 2024, where it was Macho Ghost, Jason Powell, Neil Karels, and Thunderhorse defeating the 4 horsemen of the aforementioned Miz, Nick Nemeth, John Morrison and Matt Cardona. It was the palm strike of Thunderhorse taught to him by his mentor, Jushin Thunder Liger, that earned that team the victory. You'd have to think that he wants to hit that move here. Earn the victory here for his team and get a shot at the Tag Team Champions, which are currently the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, who we will see in part 3 of Position Impossible coming up very soon. But a victory here by Hardcore Thunder would go a long way towards earning this team a title shot. But the debuting Outrunners, looking to halt their momentum, pick up a win themselves, and get in contention. There's a Canadian destroyer by Karels out of the corner. Gets 2, but toward Truth Magnum breaks it up, saving his partner Turbo Floyd. Turbo Floyd, the taller of the two members of the Outrunners, with the hanging vertical suplex on Karels. You know, Karels, they call him the hardcore hipster. They've seen him compete in death matches before here in TGPW. At Blood, Red, White, and Blue, he was he was in a match against Nick Gage, and there you see it. That's why they call him hardcore hipster Neil Karels. The skewers to the forehead of Truth Magnum, digging them into the head, and I believe might have drew some blood, maybe not. With those skewers, there's a cover and a hook of the leg, but Karels there to break it up. Single leg crab applied by the Thunderhorse now, as referee Bill Alfonso asking member of the Outrunners if he quits. Belly to belly suplex by Turbo and a swinging neck breaker now. Turbo taking it to Neil. Another neck breaker. And from behind, the Cobra clutch into the leg sweep. Backdrop driver now. Turbo Floyd pushing it into overdrive here with this offense. And another suplex sends him this time crashing to the floor as in comes the Thunderhorse. And the count is on. 20 count on the floor, by the way, in TGPW and all matches, unless otherwise stated. Now, Truth Magnum in there, the legal man for his team. It's a series of swinging neck breakers. Before Neil tags in the Thunderhorse. Sleeper hold applied on Truth. Not going to win the match, but wear him down. As Neil, not the legal man there. Series of palm strikes takes him down. Is that enough? No. Broken up by Truth Magnum. Oh, here we go. Taste of his own medicine, the Kudo driver. On Turbo Floyd. And a palm strike to the back of the head into the surfboard. Surfboard stretch applied. But Truth breaks it up, but gets caught with a Canadian destroyer. Courtesy of hardcore hipster. Bulldog, though, by Turbo. As in comes Truth Magnum. Outrunners with a double suplex takes down the Thunderhorse. Cover gets 2 before Thunderhorse is there for the save. Cross arm breaker, Juji Gatami, whatever you want to call it, applied on Truth Magnum. Then gets caught in a sleeper hold before it's broken up by Turbo Floyd. Karels dazed there for a moment, but able to recover Tags in the Thunderhorse. The uppercut palm strike by the Thunderhorse. Turbo Floyd goes for a cover again, has him stacked up. Jackknife pin, but gets a 2.9 as Thunderhorse out of there. Uppercut palm strike. Connects on Truth. Turbo Floyd sent to the floor. Thunderhorse falls him out. Turbo's got that chair. Misses with the chair as he swings wildly. The two legal men brawling on the outside, inside the ring. The other two members of this team, of this tag team match, if you will. Belly to belly suplex by Turbo as in comes Truth. Double team attempt countered right there by the Thunderhorse. He wisely tags in his partner, hits the brain buster, setting him up for the single leg crab. We've seen Neil Karels use this effectively before. Can he get the submission win here? He does not. But you saw Thunderhorse doing the right thing, blocking Turbo Floyd from trying to break up that submission. But Truth Magnum unwilling to capitulate there. And now hits the pile driver on Neil Karels, just spiking him. Karels from behind just drops Turbo Floyd with that backdrop. Turbo sends him into the buckle, comes charging in with that clothesline. And he's feeling it right now. Turbo's all juiced up, baby. But a back elbow staggers him. Tags made on both sides of the ring. Destroyer again on Truth Magnum. Thunderhorse follows it up with a brain buster. And now he is all fired up. The discus right into the shot to the face. Nothing fancy there, but a backdrop driver by Truth. Magnum sends Thunderhorse to the outside. Karels in there now. He gets spiked again with a pile driver. Back and forth matchup between these two teams. And hits the pose, the double guns, the bicep pose. But gets caught with the shote right to the back of the mullet. Double clothesline by the Outrunners. This match has been going on for quite a while here. There's the high knee. Rolls him over, does Karels into the single leg crab. Does he have him? No. The half crab master, if you will. You know, Karels. The half crab again. Did he get him this time? No. Truth there to save Turbo. Attempted double team, but Floyd able to fight him off. Goes behind, but an Irish whip reversal by Turbo sends him into the buckle. Setting him up for a superplex off the top. That was a brain buster right there. Dangerous. Backbreaker now. Double suplex on the way from the Outrunners, who are in control here. And Thunderhorse desperately needs to make a tag, and he does. See Truth dragging Thunderhorse back to the center, but he's not the legal man. Neil Karels is. Instead, slaps on the half crab, and that's it. Hardcore Thunder get the submission victory as the half crab master Neil Karels picks up the win for his team here in this tag team match. We are ready here for part 2. Well, we are ready here for match 3 of part 2 of TGPW Position Impossible. And it is a special 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring, it is the fallen goddess Athena. And her opponent in this 2 out of 3 falls match, the woman who beat her in the first round of the TGPW women's title tournament. It is Maggie Lee. And Athena has been whining to the TGPW office that her loss to Maggie Lee in the first round of the TGPW women's title tournament was a fluke. Maggie Lee agreed to face Athena again, this time to make sure there's no more excuses on the part of Athena. The match has been made 2 out of 3 falls. So this is time for Athena to put up or shut up here in this match and prove that she's right. Is she going to be able to back up her claims here? Or will Maggie beat her again and prove that she is the real deal here? As her set up, drive-by kick right there by Maggie. Again, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. The person to score 2 falls in this match is the winner. Falls can be obtained in pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification. There's a powerbomb by Maggie Lee showing off her strength. Levels Athena with that lariat. Maggie went on an improbable run in the tournament, making it all the way to the finals before losing to the eventual winner of the tournament and the championship, Great Sakuya, who we will see in part 3 of Position Impossible. Athena hits the driver, but Maggie using those long legs to grab the bottom rope with her foot. Hook it with her bottom rope with her foot. The knee left, and then the moonsault press, and then the 3 count right there. Maggie Lee picks up the first fall here. The running knee lift, proving the difference in match number 1. The power bomb, is this it right here? No, very nearly got the win, did Maggie Lee. In the first 30 seconds of this match, the spine buster, Maggie to the top, hits the moonsault. Has she done it? 2 straight falls. She has! There is no doubting now. Maggie Lee is the real deal as she just swept Athena 2 falls to none and wins this second fall in short order. Impressive victory. It is that time once again. It is time for our main event of part 2 of TGPW presents Position Impossible, and it is a special tag team matchup. It is a Father's Day fight. Introducing first the Macho Family, the ghost of the Macho Man Randy Savage, and Black Machismo Jay Lethal. And their opponents, the team of Hot Koko, Koko B. Ware and his son, Koko T. Ware. Yes, indeed, it is father and son versus father and son here in the main event of part 2 of Position and Impossible. If you're loving what you're seeing, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It's the old schoolyard argument of my dad can beat up your dad. The patriarch of the Macho Family, the ghost of the Macho Man, teaming with his son, Black Machismo Jay Lethal. Opposing them, the leader of Kayfabe, the People's Band, and Detroit Wrestling Connection member, Koko T. Ware. Teaming with his father, the Birdman, Koko B. Ware. Macho Ghost looking to pluck the feathers of the Birdman. Well, Hot Koko looking to burn the roof of the Macho Family's mouth. Here in this Father's Day fight, which father and son tandem is going to be victorious in this one? Black Machismo in there now with the Birdman, Koko B. Ware. This is going to be a challenge for me because I've got Koko B. Ware and Koko T. Ware. As in comes Koko T. Koko T picking up a win in a grudge match over the Stoverload Mike Stover back at Guerrilla Warfare 2024. It's our first time seeing Koko B. Ware in a TGPW rig now. It's been a while since we've seen Black Machismo. Just like that Stain song goes, it's been a while. This is his 8th appearance in TGPW for Jay Lethal. But only his 4th appearance as Black Machismo. And this team of the Macho Ghost and Black Machismo were victorious way back at Tag Team Madness in March of 2021, where Macho Ghost and Black Machismo beat Lance Archer and Jake the Snake Roberts there in a tag match. Next time we would see Jay Lethal as Black Machismo was at And Then There Was X, where he came up short in a 4-way elimination spot for a shot match, losing that match to Go Shiozaki, Atsushi Onita, and Tom Lawler also in that one. Next time we would see Black Machismo was at part of the Summer Sizzler series, show number 1, Who Ate Your Cereal? Is the Macho Family, Black Machismo, Bailey, and Jason Powell came up on the losing end of a trios match to the Flair family, Charlotte, David, and Reed Flair. So, first time in a long time that we are seeing Black Machismo here. Macho Ghost, mentioned it before in the tag team match, victorious alongside the other TGPW originals, the aforementioned Jason Powell, Thunderhorse, and Neil Karels against the 4 Horsemen, The Miz, John Morrison, Nick Nemeth, and Mark Cardona, the self-proclaimed indie god. He said it, not me. Combination of shots there by the Macho Ghost before the Birdman breaks it up, saving his son in this match. Sidewalk slam by Koko T. I guess we'll call him Koko T and we'll call his father Koko B. I guess that'll be the way to separate them. Black Machismo to the top rope. Hits a missile dropkick. Meanwhile, on the outside, Macho Ghost and Koko T. As Koko T gets back in, avoids getting counted out there. Good old-fashioned atomic drop right there. You see that too often. Bird buster on Black Machismo. Hip toss, cartwheel into the dropkick. Some patented offense there by Black Machismo. The old school Boston Crab. And then the jawbreaker followed by the sidewalk slam by the Birdman. Koko beware. Snap suplex by Black Machismo. Macho Ghost drops the flying elbow. He's not done. He was going to go for another one, but the Birdman had the presence of mind to get out of there. Avoid the contact. Slips out of the suplex, but gets caught with a side slam. Lethal combination. Followed up by the flying elbow drop, but I don't know if Macho Ghost got any of that. May have only grazed him, but gets caught with a bird buster. That could be it. Koko T, has he pinned the Macho Ghost? No. Black Machismo saves his father. Flying elbow drop, perfectly executed, and that is gonna be it. The 3 count as the Macho Family win this Father's Day fight here in the main event of Part 2 of TGPW Position Impossible. My word, I am tongue-tied and twisted after this one. I'm sorry, folks. It has been a long day. But at the end of the day, the Macho Family, as I mentioned, the ghost of the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, victorious over the Ware family. Hot Koko, Koko T, and Koko B. Macho Man hits the picture perfect Macho Man patented elbow drop to score the 3 count. And that about does it for Part 2 of Position Impossible. This has been TGPW, the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling in Fire Pro Wrestling. I, of course, have been your host, the Swink, Nick Swinky. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys next time for the conclusion of Position Impossible Part 3. So stick around for that. Until then, take care. We'll see you next time.